Okay, y'all. So, craziest thing happened, and I just wanted to share it. So, remember that video I did about be still and know, and just kind of refresh your memory. I have been hearing be still for the longest, and I couldn't really grasp what it meant for me. And it brought me to Psalms 46:10, and it basically says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." And if you want to see that like full video, I'll like link it somewhere here. But anywho, I had to take my daughter to a doctor's appointment. And in the midst of that, I had to walk up the street for her prescription. It's about a 20-minute walk. I get there. I'm tired, right? I talked to the pharmacist. It's not ready, so I have to wait. At first, I was going to go outside, and something told me, go sit down in the corner. So I looked over, and there were chairs there. So I went and I sat down. And no quicker that I sat down, I saw a bookshelf. Now, the first book I saw was basically like a Bible study type of book. So I picked that one up first, and then I saw another one that said like 20 nighttime prayers for women. I was like, okay, then I picked that one up. And right when I was about to read these books, while I was waiting, I look up to the left, and a little higher on the top shelf, there was this book. And on the back was Psalms 46:10. And I tried not to really, excuse me. I tried not to get too hyped about it. I just kind of took it in at the time. And then when I picked up the book, you know how you can pick up a book and you just kind of like flip through it, really quick. And the first page that I came to was February 25th. And it basically says ordered steps. And it says, I will instruct you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. And that's Psalm 32:8 from the New International Version. Now, why this rings true to me is I was watching one of my favorite pastors on YouTube, and he was talking about order my steps. The title was Order My Steps and My Stops. And this whole time I have been like thinking about my life, my mistakes, my regrets, past relationships, the ones that I left, one that I left that I just can't get out of my head. I keep replaying it, and I keep thinking about my now and why I can't move forward. And he was basically saying that sometimes your steps are ordered, of course, not the way you want them to be. And sometimes those steps can seem like stops, So for instance, you decide that you want to, like for me, I decide I want to move to Texas. Started to plan that, but guess what? I don't have the funds to do it right now. So for me, I'm considering that like a stop. That's just like kind of an example. So I don't really have like any insight, any God told me to tell you, I don't believe in that, I believe in just taking the messages as they come, and I believe that they're meant for me. If I speak on them and it touches you, then it touches you, and it's probably meant for you. You know what I'm saying? So I have been reading this book, and it has just like, it's brought things a little bit more into perspective for me, but I'm still I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm still at a point where I don't want to say I'm angry at God, but I just feel like, there are people who are favored, and then there are people who are favored, but you're favored as the footstool, if that makes sense to those of you. If you know about the footstool, you know. So that is where I'm at right now in my life. I'm trying to get closer to him, and I'm trying to also make peace with my past and forgive myself. And at the same time, I feel like my past is the reason why I can't move forward. You know what I'm saying? But not realizing that maybe these are my steps. And maybe my past was also my steps, you know? So if I can remember the pastor, I'll look up his video and I'll link it down below in the description box, and I'll try to link it up in the video. So if you are interested in the book, I will try to find it on Amazon Prime, and you can check out my storefront. It will hopefully be there. And yeah, that's where I'm at, y'all. So yeah.